Coming up on tonight's episode of KSUniverse. What makes a person influential? I don't know, but apparently Time Magazine does, and we're going to talk about who they chose. My mom says I should definitely be on the list. And it's that time of year again. The question is not who you're going to ask to prom, but how you're going to do it. We're talking promposals. And the Powblunt boys try to spit some game. Unsuccessfully. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. And now, here's your host, KSUniverse's 2015 prom queen, Alex Orbosh.
Hello and welcome to the second to last KSUniverse, which is also super sad because it's my second to last show on TV2. I'm about to graduate and go off into the real world. Want to know my favorite part of graduating? Going home and having my family ask what the hell I'm going to do with a theater degree. The answer is obviously move to New York City, become a famous actor overnight, and have a lovely brownstone townhouse with Central Park views right off of Fifth Avenue. I don't see how that could go wrong. I'm pretty. I'm sure I'll do just fine in the city. Now, since next week is our last episode, we'll be doing an hour-long finale with, drumroll please, a live studio audience. So come be in our audience next Wednesday. Show up to Franklin Hall around 8:15 and we'll put you in the audience. Remember and write that down. Now let's get KSUniverse started.
I was chillin' again when I had nothing to do, so I thought, let me tell what's going on around school. Grab the remote, flip straight to TV2, I never knew they had a show for you, the viewer, a show asking who are you interested in, what's going on in daily life, what is happening, what's up with Jay-Z and Kanye and...
As always, we couldn't have a show without a grade A panel. Tonight we have Caress Gilcrease, who got engaged at her junior prom, Grant Buford, who took his cousin to prom, and Jasmine Carter, who went to prom with Grant Buford. Yes, that means they're related. No, they don't want to talk about it, and this is the last time that we will be bringing it up. Time Magazine has released their list of the 100 most influential people in the world. The list includes artists, CEOs, world leaders, feminists, and Kanye West. Yep, apparently Kanye can compete with people like Aura Elaine Farfan, a human rights activist from Guatemala who's fighting to get justice for people murdered by a politically oppressive government. Do you agree with the list?
Yes, obviously, because Kanye has his own category, so he has to be influential.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
I think that Kanye West should be on the 100 influential people because, you know, he does say influential things, you know, like George Bush doesn't like black people. They made a whole song about that.
A whole song.
And, you know, to be honest, I think it's kind of true.
We're not going to go
Just a real.
For me personally, I think that he is just a negative person.
Yes.
And I think that you can say things without being negative about other people. I mean,
What has he said that's
Right.
negative to
No,
him?
I
to Taylor Swift, that was
Over
negative.
17 years
That
ago,
was-
holding a grudge.
I will not.
I agree with Alex. I have a bit more of like a recent event, like last summer at Bonnaroo, like he performed there, and I just remember everybody got such bad negative vibes from his performance because he came out and just started ranting and yelling at people, and I don't know, he did not seem like a good influence.
He's trying to say what people are afraid to say.
No, he was just pretty much saying how he was like the greatest rock star.
Well,
that's
he
ever lived.
is.
And
Well,
I couldn't have
one
disagreed
What I
even
want to
more.
know is who at Time Magazine is qualified to
Right.
decide this list.
Jesus.
I mean,
Alrighty then.
I just feel like,
Alrighty.
I just feel like as far as Kanye go, you know, he does have the answers. Sway doesn't. So he does. So, you know, I feel like he should definitely be on this list.
Yeah, because rap music influences us a lot.
who's
So I'd
Sway?
rather...
You don't know who
You
Sway
know
is?
who Sway is?
I don't know who
You don't
Sway
have the
is.
answer, Sway.
I don't know. I get like Miley being on there because she's got like the armpit hair now, so
You
she's
want
all
Miley
like,
to be
No,
she's all
I don't
about,
want-
like feminism
Oh my
and stuff. You know, she's
gosh.
like.
I don't
like,
want
the
Miley
natural
on there.
opportunity.
I
No.
went on there before Kanye West. She has a penis on stage.
I mean,
Can I say penis?
And it's like,
Okay, moving on. Alrighty, but Okay.
Well, you know.
alrighty, let's see what our viewers had to say your options were. Yes, it's perfect. No, they don't make sense. And when will I get on? And the winner is, no, they don't make sense. One of our own is actually fighting to be put on the Times 100 list. He made a video to try and sway your opinion. Take a look at the video.
I'm Jason Cox, and I approve this message. Hello, I'm Jason Cox, correspondent for KSUniverse, and all around pretty important dude. Time Magazine has just published an article for the 100 most influential people of 2015, and it leaves me to wonder, the f*** I ain't in it. Huh? I'm pretty damn important. Look at me, I have all of it takes. Leadership, No, no, no. What the hell is that? Do you even know how to white balance? Amateur. I'm gonna die. No, no, no. Look at these. I have so much bags under my eyes. What is wrong with you? And your music taste is awful. Yeah, cry. Cry for me now. Get out of here, dirty slut. A strong connection with the people.
Oh, hey, Jason, what's up?
I thought I told you never to call me that. God. And perhaps the most important reason, 'cause America, bitch. I think that went well.
Jason, you know, people don't get to vote on this stuff. You have to be just nominated for the list by Time Magazine.
What?
So none of this matters.
We have to take a short commercial break, but when we return, the panel talks about bad prom proposals, and Dylan and Kiana have their movie review. Stay tuned for more KSUniverse.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a
One
dad
more
today.
time. Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
Welcome back to KSUniverse. Just a quick reminder that next week we're doing an hour-long finale with a live studio audience. So show up next week to Franklin Hall around 8:15. It'll be fun! Plus, I'll probably cry uncontrollably, so that's something to see. My panel is still up here with me. I don't know where else they would go. It's a small studio. We've still got Caress Gilcrease, who's actually a freshman in high school, Grant Buford, who's actually enrolled at NYU studying ballet, and Jasmine Carter, who goes to Kent. It's that time of the year where boys try to gather up the courage to ask that special someone to prom. I wanted to go with the quarterback, but the school wouldn't allow it. Plus, he was straight. Story of my life. Who doesn't love a good prom proposal? I know I don't. Prom is overrated. What do you think? Yay or nay on prom proposals?
No.
Yay!
No.
I'm not the least bit surprised that you were in love with prom, Caress.
I love prom proposals. I think that is the sweetest thing ever. It's like the best thing next to getting engaged. Like that's adorable.
Wait. Hold the phone. Hold up.
Are you serious?
Being engaged is like a step above
That's your whole
prom.
life.
Well,
Prom
I
is
mean,
one
first
day.
there's promposals, then there's a promise ring, then there's engaged.
Okay.
No, see, that's exactly why we
No.
don't need it, because you're gonna have girls like
Yeah.
her thinking
They're
they're
just
like
okay.
that.
No, that's just
Oh, wait,
clearly
hold on.
overrated.
I love promposals. It's so sweet. You guys aren't thinking about the magic of it. Like when somebody does something special for you and you're not expecting it, and it just comes to you, and
think
you're
it's
like,
stupid.
No,
oh
I think
my
it's
gosh.
lame. I mean,
And-
no.
No.
What?
I'm sorry.
No.
I just think it's lame. Like, don't get me wrong. Prom was awesome.
You were probably prom queen, weren't you, Grant?
I was actually prom king, but prom was actually a lot of fun. But definitely his prom proposals are pretty lame.
And
so
prom already costs
no.
$1 million.
Exactly, it
Like,
costs
no.
so
My
much
dress
money.
was $800. Like, no.
That's
Where
like
are your
like
hearts?
no,
Non-existent. They're
where
not-
my
they're
money
non-existent.
is.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're paying for the experience. Like, it's magical. Prom is supposed
It
to be
was
for
so
me.
overrated, and everyone on student council freaked out and were so rude to each other the whole week going up to it, and they were clawing and screaming at each other about this banner wasn't right, and then the day came and it was very underwhelming.
Prom was retarded, and so was the food. It was nasty.
Okay.
So, yeah. It was a
It's
waste.
like I feel like prom is like the one dance that gets all glamorous, and they actually put a lot of thought into like the venue, and it's like the one like classy event that like high school students can actually attend.
I just feel like, okay, maybe I'm speaking from my own experience because my boyfriend dumped me 2 weeks before prom and I really wanted to go and I really wanted a promposal for myself.
Slow it down.
But
Breathe, babe.
I just feel like promposals are beautiful.
It's okay, baby.
And it would be beautiful if somebody prom.
One day, your prince will come and he will invite you to prom. You can still go to prom, baby. It's okay.
You want to go
It's
with
too
me?
late.
It's over. No
Sure,
prom
baby.
proposals for today.
Sure.
Can be an old maid.
Alrighty. Let's see what our audience had to say on whether or not they like prom proposals. Your options were, yes, they're stupid, and no, they can be really sweet, and I never got asked to prom. And the winner is, no, they can be really sweet. It's time for my favorite person and Dylan to do their movie segment. Kiana, girl, I love you. You always make me smile and feel better about myself. Dylan, you make me feel better about myself too, but for a different reason. Take it away, you crazy kids.
Welcome to the movie fights, where we never got asked to prom.
That makes one of us. Well, Dylan, what's the most romantic way you would ask a girl to prom?
Probably something bloody and vengeful like Stephen King's Carrie.
Well, that seems oddly appropriate. Well, I would personally love the classic cheese of Disney's Prom.
Of course you're reviewing a Disney movie. Again. Besides, Carrie's is loads better than your generic bland movie.
Well, I personally don't like when my expensive dress gets ruined by blood and gore. But you know what? Good for Carrie for running in some heels. More power to you, girl.
Well, she does have psychic powers. Wish I had that in my prom.
Look, it is not my fault you've never experienced being swept off your feet or the excitement of setting up decorations. Maybe if you would have worn a more flattering dress.
That was your dress. Maybe your taste in style is just as bad as your taste in movies.
Look, the next time you show a girl a scary movie after prom, don't come crying to me when you don't get laid.
Well, I can obviously tell you're not going to win prom queen this week, so let's see the results. Hey, Kiana, want to leave this place and go to prom with me?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Who has standards anymore?
All right, well, let's boot, scoot, and boogie out of here, baby.
Well, that's some mighty fine promunication. Back to you, Alex.
We have to take another break, so I will leave you with a joke. How many Alzheimer's patients does it take to screw in a light bulb? To get to the other side. We'll be right back with more KSUniverse.
Can you consent with me? Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now.
No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more.
So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child.
So let's join hands, book people unite.
Unearth hidden passion.
Come on, we'll have a good time.
Living seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic.
Change the writing on the wall, writing on the wall.
And make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first thing that helps to change a life.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
Get caught buzz driving, and you could do some hard time.
Craig, knock it off.
Sorry, Mom. It could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. And that could set you back a few years. Buzzed, busted, and broke. Because buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to KSUniverse. Movie quote time. I believe you're blushing, Mr. Big Artiste. I can't imagine Monsieur Monet blushing. Name that movie. Titanic, my favorite movie. At least once a month I get drunk home alone and then watch the beginning of that movie. Not the second part because it's sad. This is a fact, not a joke. Actually, I do that, and it's just sad. If you could put anyone on the Times list of the 100 most influential people, who would you choose? I say kick Kanye to the curb and put Cher up there. Cher might be a diva, but Kanye's just a terrible human being. And that's coming from me, saying that he's a bad person, so he's clearly just the worst. Sam's here to tell us who you would put on the list.
As that man said over there, I'm Sam Foyer, tweet expert extraordinaire. This week, we asked you, wonderful viewers, if you could pick a person to be in Time's 100 most influential people of 2015, who would it be? I personally nominated our host, Alex. I think he's wonderful. I mean, look at him, such a sweet, kind guy. Did I say that right, Alex? He terrifies me. Now let's dive into those tweets, shall we? Our first tweet comes from Taylor. He says he'd nominate the left shark because he's the spirit animal we all deserve. Hashtag left shark. If I'm not mistaken, you're talking about the shark from Katy Perry's Super Bowl show, and I couldn't agree more. What's cooler and more influencing than a dancing shark? It could party with you, it could eat your enemies. The left shark's already influencing me to want to do both those things. Our next tweet is from Mitch. He thinks Stephen Colbert is one of 2015's most influential people because he's ending his Colbert Report and taking over The Late Show for Letterman. Once again, great pick. Colbert is a funny guy, but then again, never watched an entire episode of The Colbert Report. Politics kind of bore me. Sorry. Our last tweet comes from Nathan. He says he would nominate himself because his life is dope, and he does dope. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you guess the rest. Is your life really that dope, Nathan? For some reason, I feel like my life might be doper. Maybe they should put me on the most influential people of 2015. Now, all you guys bow down to me, Sam Sorry. That's all the tweets we have for this week. But be sure to reply to next week's tweet at KSUniverse TV2. You could be featured in our semester finale. Back to you, Alex.
Miss. Each week, we send Julian out to harass people with a camera. This week, he was asking people to prom, since prom is such a big deal. Take a look at the video.
I have a basket right here. Do you want to open it?
Sure.
Yes, open it. Bags are meant to be open after all. So, did you ever go to prom in high school?
Yes, I did.
Did you like it?
I enjoyed it.
Would you like to go with me?
Sure.
Awesome. Well, because of that, you get a basket.
All right.
What is your favorite thing in the world? Because I guarantee you it's in here.
Chocolate. Love chocolate.
Chocolate's in there.
They tied this so tight.
I had my eyes on you for a long time, every time I do this segment for KSUniverse, and all I have to say is, it's nothing really special, but would you go prom with me? There was going to be a ring in there, but I'm quite poor. I really am.
Trail mix.
You like trail mix?
I don't.
You will?
Yeah? Yes.
Cool. Well, now you guys get to have this basket. It's full of what your heart desires. Like, whatever you love most, you get the basket. But the problem is, it's for one person, so you're going to have to fight over it. I had my eyes set on you ever since you said hello to me. I don't know what drew me. Maybe it was your long hair and blue eyes. But I have a real important question to ask you. Since it is April-May season, you know, it's proms. Would you like to go to prom with me?
You know what? Yeah, I'll do it. Cool. Let's go to prom.
Scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Shoot.
Now, the final question I want to get out of this, do you want to go to prom? And you can have all of this.
Me?
Yes.
With you?
Yes.
What? I don't know.
Let me hear you say, hey, Miss Kosher.
Hey, Miss Kosher.
Like I said, I've done this every week for a month. Y'all know it's coming. Do it right. I'm not asking for much, I don't think. This week, Brandon went to the Interpelt, which is one of them gay folks clubs. And he went and saw himself a drag show. It's a terrible place, and you should never go there. So I've been told. How you doing, Miss Thing?
I'm doing pretty good, a little scarred from the club, but like you said, this week I decided to get more adventurous. I went to the gay club. I decided to ignore all obligations and review a drag show. And y'all remember what Monday's date was, right? To make things better, my friend Roxanne went. She's a chemistry major and she pretty much hasn't seen the outside of a library since the beginning of time. Here's how it went.
We go into the gay club. This is the first time I've been to the club in a long time. Roxanne's painting her face on. She's getting ready. I already got this face painted on. Roxanne, are you ready for the club?
Flush the toilet!
The last time I went there, I tried to give my number to a guy on like a playing card. He never returned the call. Roxanne, are you excited for the club?
Yes.
Are
I
you
came back from the
excited?
library and I came here to pet a cat. Then I found out I'm going to a drag show. My outfit is I just came back from the library.
Model. I'm wearing an exclusive piece from Forever 21. It's got this tribal print on here. I'm feeling a little feisty tonight. I got these pants that I found from the floor that are unwashed. They're a little bit too tight because of my weight gaining. These stripes.
They're
this
so
show,
beautiful.
The Tiger's coming out tonight.
Yes, Roxanne! Oh, God.
Oh, no.
We might die.
I forgot I'm driving. We're about to go into the club, and the last time I was
I
on
don't
here...
think gay people are judgmental.
Roxanne, you've ruined my opening. Listen.
I literally came out from the library and I'm here right now. I've never seen whatever we're about to see. So, Mom, I love you.
With a drag queen. I gave some dollars out. I can't hear anything currently because my ears are still ringing.
They were fierce. That's like my life goal. And their boobs look nicer than mine.
Roxanne was definitely the star of that video, and the club is definitely going up on a Monday. Now, a lot of footage cannot be featured on air, like when I stuffed a dollar bill in a drag queen's tatas. I give the show a 4 out of 5 with a side of yas. As for Roxanne, she now wants to be a drag queen. I'm glad I introduced her to drag queens and TV too. Alex, it's now time for you to lip sync for your life.
Shantae, I stay. It's time for another commercial break, but when we return, we've got Things I Saw and the Palbum Boys. You don't want to miss it. Plus, you've already made it this far, so stick around for more KSUniverse when we come back.
The inherent right to work is one of the elemental privileges of a free people. Endowed, as our nation is, with abundant physical resources, and inspired as it should be, with the high purpose to make those resources and opportunities available for the enjoyment of all. We approach this problem of reemployment with the real hope of finding a better answer than we have now.
Welcome back to KSUniverse. Fun fact, a woman tried to use a fake $1 million bill at a Walmart to pay for $1,657 in merchandising, expecting $900,098, $325 in change. Needless to say, she went to jail and she didn't even get her change. It's time for Things I Saw. We're doing a special version of Things I Saw tonight, since all we've talked about tonight is prom. We thought it'd be funny if we did a special promposal version of Things I Saw. Who doesn't like making fun of high schoolers? They're such easy targets. Let's get our first picture up, please. Oh my God. Straight boys are so clueless. Nothing says romance like roses by a toilet and a sign that you made on Microsoft Word and then printed off. Girls like romantic gestures. This isn't one. If I woke up to this, first I'd be confused as to who did it and how they got into my house. I'm single and quite bitter about it. After the confusion, I get angry as I assume the person who was left this did. I hope she told you no, for her sake. God knows how you'd propose. I'm seeing roses and a porta potty. Next picture. You've essentially burned the words prom into your skin. Nothing says love me like a desperate attempt at getting someone to go to prom with you. Did you have to shave your back before you did this? How long did it take for your skin to burn? Your letters are crooked and they aren't centered. I was told not to do something if I wasn't gonna do it right. Maybe you should have thought this through. Your execution needs work. Next picture. To be honest, I am a little curious as to what's behind the sign. Also, I'm the type of person that if you tell me I can't or not to do something, that just makes me want to do it more. Even if I didn't want to do it before you put the idea in my head, I want to do it now just to piss you off. The point is, I would say no to this, and then I would look at him and say, whip it out. And he would cry and then go home, crying in shame, after pulling his pants up, of course. Then I would shout poser at his retreating form, and then I'd feel better about myself because I had won. Well, that is all the time we have for Things I Saw. It's time for Pal Bump, the part of the show dedicated to the boys of KSUniverse. I said boys and I meant it. This week, they asked our lovely ladies to prom. Take a look at the video.
Men, it's that time of year again. Finals? No, even worse. We're having our own prom night. But we need dates for this prom night. Where are we gonna get dates? We have a plenty supply of desperate women from our show we can ask out. Let's go to prom.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm in. Anything for desperate women.
Good. I wonder what he's saying. Seriously, one or two. What? Dude. Oh, that's nice. Oh, God. What did you say to her?
All I did was ask her to prom. Ow.
Stupid.
Dylan.
Kim, you are a handsome devil. Would you go to prom with this charming man?
All right, Dylan. I don't know how to put this nicely, but I swear to God, if you quote one more Smith song, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Also, no.
Hey, babe, ever watch Cinderella?
I have a boyfriend.
You do?
Yeah?
I saw it here, so I mean, anything can happen.
Go away! What's wrong with you?
I'm just joined Wester, baby. 330-289-6520.
Julian!
Call me anytime.
How you doing? So, you know how I look like the kid from the Polar Express, right? You wanna hop on this train to prom with me?
No. No, please.
How you doing?
No.
That didn't work out at all. So sad.
That is our show for the week. Remember that next week is our final episode of KSUniverse for the season, and we're doing an hour-long special with a live studio audience. If you want to be in the studio audience, show up to Franklin Hall around 8:15, and we'll put you in the audience, and you can be a part of my last show at TV2. Thanks, and peace and blessings. Have a great night.
Can you consent with me? Imagine what you'd see if every child had a book to read. 'Cause every kid across the nation deserves a book to read, and we can make it happen right now.
No, I don't know what you've been told, but kids with books learn so much more.
So the mission is for us to get a book to each and every child.
So let's join hands, book people unite.
Unearth hidden passion.
Come on, we'll have a good time.
Planting seeds of inspiration to motivate some magic. To change the writing on the wall. Writing on the wall. And make a difference. One book can inspire a child. One book can be the first little thing that helps to change a life. People unite.
Read to a child today and spark a lifetime of ambition.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.